Well, I got some good news for you, only good news today, and we have not seen this since the Great Depression. Everything is going to collapse, just has not collapsed yet. And for some reason, everyone is just whistling by the graveyard like, the market could go only higher. As we have one of the biggest tsunamis, it's just sitting there ready to destroy all of us. And we're like, the economy's strong as hell. Well, except for maybe, say, 5 things. I could probably add another couple zeros to that. Number one, the money supply that is currently happening. And I'll show you in the charts. This is since the Great Depression. We've never seen this before. Number 2, banks are losing money. And they're losing money on mortgages, which we've never seen before in the history of banks losing money on mortgages. And coming in number 3, the government's spying on you. They're actually looking at your DMs. Thank you, Elon, for spending a hell of a lot of money on Twitter to figure this all out. Elon is like that friend. Oh, breaking news, by the way, cue the fire. Elon's like that friend that, he's burned you a few times. You're not sure. You're like, God, I just really like this guy, but he burned me a few times. I don't know if I should trust him. Bank of America, top global strategist warned. Everyone is. There's plenty of room more for the S&P 500, downside. As 80% recession since guys, come on, 80%, I'm giving it 110% recession, and then you're going to see faces like this. Well, that's because we are going into a recession, if not a depression. But no one, before you go into it, you're like, oh, this is fine. Really? Everything's great. The economy's great. It's only going to get better. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I should go long on everything. Recession risk grows after money supply shrinks at fastest pace since forever. I mean, since you've been born, since the Great Depression. And if you understand money supply, if you understand debt, an economy, which whoever decided to go, hey, Keynes is like, let's create money and make it debt. That's a great idea. Wait, so it's just fugazi? It doesn't exist? Yes. You'll go into a bank and you'll say, I want a loan. Well, does the bank have any money? No, just scratch that. That does not matter. And then they give that person a loan with interest. So this machine needs to keep going with loans, debt, and interest. Loans, debt, interest. Loans, debt, interest. With a money supply, we don't have that. The chances of us not going into a recession is 0%. And not just that, banks, U.S. banks, United States of America, actually it's globally, lost money on mortgages. That's not very wise now, is it? Oh, I'll show you a bank stock just got right off the pooper after hours. I'll show it to you. One moment. Money on mortgages for the first time since the NBA, and that's not a basketball team, began keeping records. Oh, if you wanted to know the bank in the banking sector, that would be STT, State Street Corporation. I say, look at that. Oh my golly. Did you exit prior to earnings? No, you're just, that banks are going to be looking good this quarter. Probably not. That would not be in a trade I'd want. That's just basically hovering just around the 200. Well, now it's gone. So if you ever want to play whack-a-mole on this one, STT, let it try to come up and hit that little white line. At that point, you hit the sell button, kind of like this. Look, you click that and you click sell. Boom. Put a sell order in now. This is not fine. This is just paper trading right here. See at the top, paper trading. That's it. And then you click sell, and then you get to make money when it goes down. But right now it's already went down. So don't go out there and sell it because you may have like a squeeze, and wait till the squeeze is over. Wait till it gets up there. It gets rejected, then make money going down. Also, for my swingers in the audience, my swing trade crew, do as I say, not as I do, right? That was the last trade. I'm like, sorry guys, I got to take profit. If you're in my course, just keep it rolling. So I think you guys beat me on that trade because you hold it above that red line right there, the Bravo 9. And you ride it. It needs to close below it. Then you can exit your position. If you're interested in how to swing trade, see, markets go down, markets go up, markets go down, markets go up. If you would like to learn how to make paper trading money going up and then going down, link in the description for 70% off my swing trading or 70% off any course you want. Just grab it. Well, besides my watch list, that's locked in. $20 a month for my bear market, $30 a month for my swing trading. That's $1 a day. If you can't afford that, sorry, you probably shouldn't be trading. But also these green lines I have not talked about. I did a little stretcheroo for you. I might be off a bar here and there or whatever, but 43 bars. You can just keep going back. Actually, these bars repeat, I believe, 08, 2000, and maybe 29. Don't quote me on one of those. One of them, I was like, oh my gosh, I should really spend more time on this. I was just looking and I'm like, dang, this is like your high. Check this out. Now where are we going to be? All right, there's your high. 43, there's your low. 43, there's your high. 43, there's your low. 43, almost your high. 43, wait, what are we doing here? Well, I guess I screwed the pooch on that one, but just go another 43 days. Do you think there's a probability for a pullback? I'm guessing yes. And I think if you're in my bear market course, you see, it got over that, it looks like a wedge. It looks like a triangle. It's just a little throw over. It's like, it's a little fakey. Stocks like to do that. They fake you out because people on one side want to take your money and you want to take money from them. But you took a course and you're like, I got you. As long as you're 51%, you get to win. If you play long enough, you win, just like Vegas. You play long enough, you lose, Vegas wins. That's why Vegas looks the way they do. But gradually, this is how the market's going to be. Gradually, then suddenly, right? You're like, whoo, look at this. We're dropping, right? Remember when the market was falling? And then you remember when it went up? It's going up right now. But now what's next? Yes, it's going to be falling. Earnings expectations may be about to drop, says Morgan Stanley, and he's a strategist, so pay attention to the strategists. The analysts, they're 50-50. I just want you to understand that that's how it happens. All of a sudden, hey, wait, look at all these bank failures. I wonder why. Because they're not making any money. Oh, look, the Fed failed. Look, the government's failing. Oh, you want to talk government? Well, how about our government? What a complete failure. 100%. They make $2, they spend 20. Like, how long can that last? Not too long. And you can only tax the people so much until they grab all their tea and they dump it in the harbor. And they're like, we're not doing this anymore. We're going to light our little pitchforks on fire. But the pitchforks are too expensive now, so we don't know what to do. But not sustainable. Your United States government. And it's just getting worser. The U.S. budget deficit is unexpectedly, that's weird. Why is it doing that? Soaring again. And why it's about to get much worse. Well, that's because you're going to have to pay for this gigantic collapse. I mean, you just paid for the banking collapse. You're going to pay for that in your taxes. And then the inverted yield curve, when everything goes to hell in a handbasket, you're going to be paying for that too in your taxes. And the only way to make up for that is, yes, to understand the market, to make your $1 bill turn into $2 bills just so you can keep up with inflation. Oh, and now that would be doubling your money, though. That's a tough one. Just FYI, lock in, not financial advice, right here. Lock it in, please. It's a 3-month. Call your bank. Call Chase. Call wherever you're at. Bank of America. You hit 5% today. Lock in at 5%. It beats your savings, okay? Say, I want a United States 3-month government bond. They'll say, well, what's that? I think you've reached the wrong department because banks don't know anything. I mean, actually ask a bankster, hey, where's money come from? That's like, I love asking people, where's money come from? Well, that's a really good question. Shouldn't you know where money comes from? If you're a bankster, you should at least know where it comes from. Just to let you know, 0% of the time does a bank say, oh, well, it's Fugazi, it's just debt. it comes out of nothing. But we make interest on that nothing. So that's how we win the game. But as you see, they're not making any money. So at least you can. Lock in a yield, guys. 5%. Take it. I know it's not, we're not talking Bitcoin, which is shaved off 3% today. But congratulations. I mean, hey, I got to give it to you, Bitcoin. You got up to the 30K. That was amazing. Just to let you guys all know, I said you find support at that 30K on that Bitcoin and you keep going higher. Okay, you won. I mean, I already ate a poop sandwich. I didn't even think it would try to find some support at 30K. It did. Congratulations, but I think maybe losing a little steam. It was my green box. That was my, you get up there, get in that box, and you're probably going to get rejected, which lo and behold, it did. But I mean, just even getting up there with all the negative divergences has just been amazing. Also, if you're interested in how to trade crypto, you can do that's 60% off, or you could just get all my courses, all 4 of them for $199. You learn how to start businesses because that's where the money is at. And then you take all that money, all that $1, and you turn it into $2. And you just keep those passive income businesses growing. And that way you don't have to, Hail Mary, like, if I just have 1 Bitcoin, it'll be worth 100 million. Guys, come on. Let's be real here. Trust me, slow and steady wins the race. You just need the time. That's it. Time in the market, trading the market, not investing, not buying and holding. Don't, just look at the Nikkei. They're still underwater since the 80s. Like, come on. They're like, if I could just break even. I know it's been 100 years, but I'm going to get there. But coming in from Schwab and the entire world, Schwab leaders say, firm can weather the storm after deposit drop. Oh, Schwab's got this, you guys. Brokerage cites regulatory uncertainty for pausing buybacks. And customers continue to add money to its firm investment products. So guys, I said there's going to be some good news. We're good. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about, especially in the banking system. Oh, and some other good news. If you live in California, this is exciting. California utilities, the things that you need to survive and not die, seek to charge you based on income. I think that makes complete sense, right? That's in communism. That's how the game is played. Duh. Can you just look at that? Good old California. Just stick them anywhere that there's a hole. But just don't charge them on energy usage. No. Just how much you making? Oh, woof. You made a lot this year. All right, pay up, you rich person. Oh, you wanted to heat your home. Actually, California. You want to cool your home. Well, actually, I think right now you want to heat your home, right? God's like, okay, we're gonna drown them, then we're gonna starve them, and then we're gonna drain them, and then we're gonna flood them, and then it's gonna be dry, and then flood and dry. Actually, when I lived in California, the seasons, one of them was smoke. You're laughing right now if you're from California. At least 3 months out of the year, it's smoke season. I'm not talking 420. I'm talking like everything burns down. And then if you have a lot of money, then it's flood season where your house slides off into the ocean. But you have a lot of money though, and insurance will take care of it. But truthfully, at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourselves. That's why I got in a car and I'm like, oh, hey, I don't like this. I'm going to go over here where, my money is appreciated, where I'm appreciated. Or I'm going to, starting businesses. They don't look at me as like, oh, you rich person for starting businesses, pay up. That's what California thinks. They think because I started a business, it's because of them. It's because of the dirt that I'm on. It's because of our dirt. That's why you're so wealthy. Pony up some wealth. But anywho, guys, I hope you're enjoying this brand new week. Sorry, it's Monday. Tomorrow will be better, and there will be even better news. Not this. Did I have a bad story? No. It was only good news today. But thank you guys. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow.